All right, y'all, I'm Matt. For those who don't know me, I've been a black belt here since, oh man, when did I get it? Was it last year already or this year? I don't remember. But anyways, I don't come to many of the night classes, so a lot of you are new faces to me. I'm sure I'm a new face to you. But yeah, so covering for Sam, he's covering because we've got a bunch of people competing at the Pans. So good luck to them. Those who haven't gone, congrats to those who've already competed. For technique tonight, my game's a lot like Sam's. I love guillotines. Love the front headlock setup and no gi. So we're going to review a little bit of front headlock stuff. Matt, if you don't mind, love to use you for this. So the first things I want to review are just the guillotine off of the front headlock. So we'll just start from a front headlock. So Matt's on all fours, and I'll start with the guillotine. My favorite guillotine is the one that Sam likes the most. It's just a chin strap. It's my favorite because it's the easiest to get. All you need is literally a chin strap. So to start, I want my armpit on the back of his head, and I want chest to his back. I'm going to take my hand and just cup his chin as a chin strap. My left hand is going to hold his tricep as I sit to my hip on the choking side, and my left leg comes up over his back so that he doesn't escape and jump over to the side. To finish here, all I'm going to do is cup his chin and think about punching this part of my thumb up as I tuck my elbow in. I'll just finish it real quick like this and get the tap. So you're constricting the head. It's a little bit of a crunch, but you're closing the carotid on the far side. You'll feel it when it's done to you. So again, I've got the front headlock, holding his tricep, cupped his chin with my hand here, and I'm just bringing him to my choking side, and then the finishing mechanic again is a crunch as I tuck my elbow in. Any questions on that piece of that technique? Cool, let's go with that part. Let's try that 2 times each. 1, 2, 3. Any questions on that technique? Any issues? Cool. The reason I like to start with that one is because that's the shallowest your arm is to hit a guillotine. It can always like go deeper, but this, all you need is the chin. So the next one we'll do will be arm through. So this is like a little bit of a variation where I've gone past, let's turn this way maybe so they can see my hand. Thank you. So I've gone past the chin, so my hand is now in this space. And all I've got is his head though. I'm going to cup my wrist with my hand and pull my fist into his carotid artery here. And it closes off both sides really fast. So we're here, I've thrown it all the way through, and I pull him to my side, and it goes on pretty quickly. But it starts here, and I just pass my hand through, grabbing my wrist, and then I'm doing the same motion like this, but as I'm doing that, I'm pulling in this fist onto his artery on that side. Any questions on this one?
What part of your fist are you aiming for that area?
Yeah, so the nice thing about the fist is there's really no margin for error because I've got all of his neck here and my fist is gonna basically cover all of it. Does that make sense? So I'm really just looking to get my wrist and then this is just coming down. Any other questions on that? Yeah.
How are you getting the carotid on the opposite side from the fist?
So that is done with my arm. So his head is kind of in between my forearm and bicep, and all of that space is closing, but I'm also pushing his head into it. So the nice thing about, like, I call it like the chicken wing, when you finish the guillotine, is I'm closing the space and twisting his head. So like his head is going into the space as it closes, and that's what's getting on this side, and then the fist is getting it on the other side. You should feel it when it gets done to you, that you like,
Right.
it goes on quick. Any other questions? It's sort of, yeah, basically, yeah. Cues? Cool, let's try this 2 times each. 1, 2, 3. Like a rear naked choke from the top. So one detail on this, you don't have to shoot this all the way through. I'm noticing that's what's happening and then people are grabbing their wrist and kind of punching their partner in the back of the head. You only have to go deep enough that you can get your wrist. So we started with the chin strap. I just pop my hand out a little bit. Get my wrist, and then my fist is right there. So I think that might be one of the details people are missing is they're shooting all the way through. But that's okay, because if you do shoot all the way through, this is the third technique we're gonna do, then you just finish a rear naked choke from the top. So passing all the way through, catching the wrist here, and that goes on really tight because there is no space. Any questions on that? Cool, so let's try that one. 2 times each, 1, 2, 3. Any questions on any of those 3 techniques we went over? No? Great job. Okay, cool. We're gonna get started with sparring. For the first round, we're gonna do a positional in the front headlock. I encourage you to try to hit some of these guillotines. We're gonna go like 50%, so like don't kill your partner. And then for the second part of that, we'll just do, I think, 1 minute in the positional. Then we'll swap who has who in the headlock, and then we'll go to regular rounds. Sound good? Grab water, mouth guards, whatever you need. 1, 2, 3.